I just want to say I really love Cities 1. Yeah, my Jack Purtle's chicken, my one and done truck, the custom assets, the DLCs. Yeah, it's a golden age. All right, well, gonna build out some more city here because I love my CS1, and we have this area over here for a university. Now, we did have a demand for university students, so I was able to address it by putting a university building out this way. But eventually I am going to want to go over to a like a zoned university area and use the assets for that. But I also want to mix them in with the existing university assets I have, which, I mean, you know, you look at them and these are really cute. These are really cool looking. I like them. But they're just not part of the actual university. Well, you're going to have to delete them because otherwise they're going to compete with your other university students in town. Well, that's not entirely true. Yes, it is true. If you have a whole bunch of other university assets, they are going to take away from your zoned university usage. Well, but I got a mod. I could fix that. You mean you're going to cheat? No. I'm going to fix it. Mods allow you to fix things. And in this case, I'm going to use this little mod here, the Customize It Extended mod. What? Yeah, I click on this little wheel down here, and it allows me to change how many students this building will support. What? Yeah, so when I build out my regular university, I could take this student count number all the way down to 0, and then I won't have any students in this building, but it will still look like a university building. Aren't you going to pay maintenance on it? I'm not paying much, and I could always take that one down to 1 or 0 or whatever. I can change that as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sewage accumulation, water consumption, everything here. Worker count, I can make this something where there's a lot of workers, no students. I can change all kinds of things with this because I have the Customize It Extended mod. What does it look like? Oh, I'll show you. Here it is. Customize It Extended. Oh, okay, that's what it looks like. Yeah, and you just get a little gear on every single one of your buildings, and when you click on the gear, you get that interface over there that allows you to change anything you want about that building, as long as it's within the parameters of the building type. This is still going to be an education building. I can't change the type of building here. And it's not cheating? It's certainly not cheating because it allows me to build the city the way I want it to be. That's happiness. That's joy. Okay, but what if I run it on Skive and it says I got a conflict with it? You mean like this one here? Exactly, that one. Warning, package can cause issues. Be careful while using it. It's deprecated, no longer supported by its author. Future updates not guaranteed. Okay, that's fine. There's no more future updates for City Skylines 1. Fair enough. And it works fine with the game. Also fair enough. So it's all right. We can ignore some of these authors no longer supporting because, well, there's no more mod changes needed with City Skylines 1 being basically locked down where it is. If the author walks away and doesn't come back, if the mod still works, we're happy. Oh, well, that's a good point there. That's a very good point. And with this tool, I can change all the aspects of these non-RICO buildings. What do you mean non-RICO building? It's non-residential, industrial, commercial, or office. Oh, RICO. Yes, RICO. Now, I do have the Ploppable RICO mod in the game that allows me to change RICO settings here, but I'm not going to turn this into a RICO building. I want it to stay as an educational building because, one, it is providing college services now, and two, I'm going to turn off those college services later on, but I'm not going to turn something else on. What I want to use those RICO settings for residential buildings, it look like they don't quite have the right numbers. For example, these apartments here, or condos, the ones that they shipped with didn't look right, so I clicked on the building, clicked on the RICO here because it is a residential building, and I created my own local setting. I looked at it, decided how many households should be in there. There's 3 floors and 4 main entrances. See, 3 times 4, so I thought, well, 12 households should be fine here. Well, what about using realistic population mod instead? I could, but I don't use that mod. It's a matter of preference. I prefer the Customize It Extended. Okay, matter of preference. Noted. And so by putting in 12, that's how it is. And now these apartments will house 12 different family groups. Is it going to be true for all of them? Yes, once you save it for one of the models, it'll save across all. Well, that's pretty cool. It is. And again, I could be using realistic population, but I like to fiddle with it in the game myself. Most of the buildings are fine as they are. I just want to be able to make changes as I need here and there. Likewise, if I want to change the number of workers for an office building, I'll go ahead and use the RICO settings and go in and change how many uneducated, low educated, high educated, massively educated, or whatever. I'll just change all those worker counts and be able to manipulate the building that way. For example, I've got this Burlington City Hall here. Let's go ahead and click on it and put it on the map somewhere about right next to this church. I may not leave it there. This is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so there it is. I've got this big old city hall. And I don't want it to be a attraction because that's what it is right now. It's bringing in tourists. I'd much rather this be a office building, just a normal office building. So I can go here and go to RICO settings. It has no settings. If I click add local, enable RICO, now I can choose what kind of building it is. It's going to be an office building, a generic office building. Let's make it a level 3 office building. And right now we have 1 uneducated worker. Well, okay, let's make it 10 uneducated, 20 educated, 500 well-educated, 6,000 highly educated. Well, that's 60,000. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go, 6,000, boom. If I save these settings, I'll have 6,500 workers in this building. That seems a bit much. Yes, it is, and I really won't do that. I'm not going to save these settings for it, but I could. And there's a number of other buildings where I have done this, where I've got a few hundred workers in what looks like a reasonably sized building for that particular kind of worker population. And what's that mod again you have? It's the Growable RICO, I think. Well, let me bring it up here. Here we go, Ploppable RICO. That's the name of the mod. Ploppable RICO Revisited. The other thing this will do is, by default, it will have plop the growables turned on. What does that mean? That means I could pick any growable asset that I have and just put it wherever I want. Wait, explain that to me. Okay, let's say I want to have an apartment building right here. Okay, well, so you zone it. No, I don't zone it. Instead, I can look up under my high density, and I've got this one here, 1085th. That's a big apartment building, a very large apartment building. Does it match the character of your town? Well, no, not really, but boom, I can put it there, and we see how we've got 19 households in it. That seems a bit sparse for a building that tall, and indeed it is. But let's go ahead and unpause and just see how quickly it fills up. We're here on speed 1, and it is, boom, it's done. They filled it up. Wow, they're all happy. Yes, they're very happy. If I want to change the number of households in here, I could count up the number of floors. I got like 1, 2, 3, it's like 20 floors, and maybe there's 8 families per floor. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. There's residential high. What was it? 20 times 8, that'd be 160. I'm not going to use realistic population mod. I'll hit save and apply changes. And oh, wow, it's already up to 160 households. Whoa, that was quick. Yeah, it is. And whoa, they're filling up. Yes, they are. Oh my gosh. Indeed, your gosh. If I feel like that's the wrong number, I could change it later on and we'll all be fine for it. But that's how it works. Now I've got that there. It's functioning as a building. You never saw me zone it, but it is filling up as a residential building. It's housing the folks. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I do agree. So those are the 2 mods I wanted to show off in here. The Customize It Extended and the Ploppable RICO Revisited. Both are available on the workshop. Shouldn't you put the links for them in the description below? Yeah, or a pinned comment. Oh, okay, that's cool. Wow. Those buildings, though, do not look like they're in character for your town. No, they're not. I'm going to delete them now. Oh no, all the people! Yeah. Hey, wait, how come they're all historical buildings? I just have it there by default. They're all going to be historical buildings. And now my population count goes down. Oops. But I do need to put in more residential. We have a big demand for that. I'd like to think that part of that demand is because I've got such a nice little downtown here, or beachfront community. We've got these parks. We've got fast food. We've got Jack Purtle's Chicken. It's a lot of fun here. Yeah, it sure does look like fun. What are you going to put in that area there? Oh, this blank spot? Yeah, what goes there? Well, I could put some more residential since they'd like to have access to the beach area, or some more commercial because we do need more jobs. It's a thought. Let's see here. Let's take a look at what we need as far as unemployment. We've got 686 employed, 853 jobs. Looks like we need more people than jobs. So let's put some residential up there. Okay. Part of the challenge is finding a building that's going to make the right kind of character for your community. I have this one low-rise condo. It's a 4x4. And if I put it in here, I think that looks really nice with these other low-rise condos here that I've got. It takes up a nice 4x4 section. So let's have that there. What should I put next to it? Another one of the same? No, I shouldn't. I should put something a little more unique. Let's find out what else we can do there. I've got this one modern condo here. Let's give that a go. Looks nice. It's a little dense, but I'll accept that. Now, of these, I've already modified this low-rise condo here to have 20 households. The one next to it has got 16. I don't think that's right. I mean, the thing's got 5 floors and what looks to be about, I could divide this up into 6 substantial living areas per floor. So it should have 30 in here. 30 households. I got 16. Time to edit it. Again, we'll use our RICO settings. We'll add a local, make it level 5, and I'll type in 30 workers and then save and apply changes. There we go. That is a worker home count. We've got the 30 households established. Folks will now move in and we'll get the right kind of density for that area. It has a nice courtyard effect there. All right, let's go fill in something over on this part. I've got this modern low-rise and modern low-rise condo. They look like they're about the same here, but let's go ahead and pick the corner one over here. Oh, modular apartments corner. Yes, please. Put that in. And we want it to line up on that side of the road. Get it in there just right, and boom. There we are. Oh, say, those look nice. Again, it looks like you could have about 6 families per floor, 4 floors. I should have 24 households in this building. I got 16. Well, let's fix that. Add local. Make it level 5. We said 6 times 4 is 24. I don't use realistic pop. Save and apply changes. All right, we're cooking. Let's also get the right end one. Oh, that'll actually go out here. So we need the left end one and the middle. See how these go. Yeah, they're about that wide. Line them up, get them in, and left end goes right there. Oh, what landscaping on here. This is really nice, really sharp looking. Okay, this one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. Hopefully we have about 8 in this area. Yeah, we got 8. That's good. Same thing here or close to it. 8, I'll accept 8. They could be smaller units. That's okay. So those are the households we have there. I'm really happy with how that looks. Nice and woody. Lots of salad. That's great. That has also brought our housing demand down, so we can put in a little more commercial over here. Again, I'm going to use Find It to get something that's 4 deep and tell me what's used and unused. Ooh, a nice restaurante. I do want to build with the fold of the land. We've got this ridge going here. I don't want to pop a building right on top of it. I'll pop one next to it. And there we go. That is nice. We may need a parking lot next to it. So here we go. This is a nice parking lot, 4x1. And let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, lines right up with the restaurant. A little bit of a dip there. That's okay. It's not necessarily a flat town. We'll be fine with that. And we have a nice spot to put some more commercial there. So let's do that. I'd like something that's 3x4 so I can put another parking lot over there. Chico's Tacos wasn't quite wide enough. I could put a Krispy Kreme, but it's already got a parking lot. Let's get something that doesn't have a parking lot yet, like this ice cream parlor. Yeah, and now go back to our parks. Oops, I was using the Find It for that, wasn't I? And here we are 1x4, get our parking lot with bike racks. Boom, that is a fun looking kind of street. We've got the ice cream parlor and the restaurant there. Got those nice upscale condos. Freeway over there. We probably don't want to put anything on the other side of the road because, you know, freeway noise. We could put a few things here. It's not a guaranteed no, but definitely I don't want to put residential there. I don't want to put my people through that kind of torture. Okay, and we've got this little spot right here where we could green it up some more. Let's get our trees. I just picked one here at towards the end. I've got these alder trees that are pretty cool. I got these 11-meter tall ones. Let's take a look there. Yeah, that's nice. I'll get a really tall alder here, 26 meters. And we can put another one maybe right there. Ah, yeah, that's nice. Put another big one on that side. Okay, generic tree, sure. Now that really lovely tree there. I hate to see it go away. I know what I'll do. I'll get the Move It mod, grab the tree, and move it. Put it right back there. We just won't build anything on that spot. We'll leave it all empty from that point over. And we'll also remember we've got this ridge here. We'll put some more greenery there. Right now we got to put a little commercial going in there, or maybe some offices. Commercial or offices? I'll go with commercial. Now we can put Chico's Tacos in. There we are. Oops, I got rid of the other tree. Well, that's life in the big city. Sorry about that. Put some pet foods next to it. And the freshie, because it looks like it goes next to it nicely. Gives us some parking, and we'll green up over here. I've got that tree there. Let's get the alder selected. I thought I had it earlier. Now we have it. Great. Ooh, the pine. A tall one, medium. Let's go with a medium one. There we are. And a little bit of a holly bush over that way, just to have something low-lying. Nice and green. Having those little breaks of green really help out in the appearance of the town. And we've got it all built up nice. People going by on their bicycles, pedaling along. Lovely park with some tables for eating and a little market next to it. We're having fun there. There's our Circle K in the distance. Oh, yeah, this is great. The only complaints we have no heat for the summer. Let's fix that with a policy, and we'll say only electricity for heat. There we go. Let's also make sure our people go to school. An education boost is the thing to have. Make sure they all go to college and utilize it. Get them started on that now. What else can we do? If I ever get blimps, I'll make sure they're educational. You got it. Book fairs are good. I'll pop those on. I like having free Wi-Fi, but nah, I'm not so crazy. City planning. I do want to encourage biking, and I do want to say not electric cars, but let's have a combustion engine ban, just to make it nicer. And we'll filter our industrial waste. How about that? Okay. The fun thing is you can also turn on dolphin safe fishing, and you may not be fishing at all, but it'll increase your citizen happiness. So everywhere we're not fishing, it's dolphin safe. Heck, we'll also do sustainable fishing. Well, I don't have any fishing going on right now, but by golly, it's going to be sustainable. All right. And that's for our whole city. Made them all happier with a couple of clicks. Oh, I've got some triangles here that look like they could use a little bit of green, or maybe some other colors. Let's take care of that. Okay, I've got these tulip clusters here, nice and red. About one in each corner where we can see them. Ooh, maybe a line there. I should have used the line tool, but having it be a little rougher is fine with me. Okay, I'll go with a line this time. There we are. They're a little far apart. That's fine with me. Go ahead and go back now to some other plants. I like these red trees here. Let's put those in. I don't need them to be line mode. We'll just do them one at a time. Whoops. I got to turn my line off. There we go. All right. One tree right there. Get a couple of yellow bushes. A pin oak. Yeah, I like that one. Mixed grass cluster. Not really, but some pampas grass. Yeah, let's have some of that. And now, what was once an empty corner has got some extra zing to it. I like that salad. Yes, please. Oh, I've got more over here I could put in. Oh, that is all awaiting me. I'll have more to do. Looks like off the camera here. I've been rapping at you almost half an hour, but after editing, it'll come out a lot shorter, I'm sure. So, yeah, that's some fun there. We put some greenery in. We talked about mods, the Customize It mod, and the Ploppable RICO Revisited. I hope you have enjoyment with those. I hope you love your city as much as you love the one you live in, and vice versa. Have a great time. Happy city painting. We'll see you later.